In the case of a Wisconsin teacher in Madison, who is an elementary teacher of first graders, he teaches 6-year-olds. He teaches 6-year-olds. He decided to make the transgenderism all about himself because he decided, you know what? It's May. It's the end of the school year. It's time for me to come out to my first grade students as me being a transgender. And he said it was a big event. So on May 15th, the teacher, Mr. B, wrote on Facebook saying, "Tomorrow, I am out. Tomorrow," and of course use periods because don't understand English grammar. "All my students will know my truth, and they are the last to hear. This is terrifying and powerful. I teach in a school where some of our students have been taught by society that being transgender is wrong, that being gay is wrong, but I am still coming out." Then on May 16th, the very next day, he posted an almost 8-minute video, okay? As I'm guessing part of his coming out to his students, because what he did is he read a book, and it was called They Call Me Mix. M-I-X. And basically what he did is he said that this little tale, They Call Me Mix, is his story in reverse. And we have a clip of that.
I am transgender. Maybe you know what that means. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've only heard those words through the filter of those who hate and fear. I'm going to read you a story, and maybe it will explain that word better. And maybe it'll explain me better. They Call Me Mix by Lourdes Rivas. I love this story. This is really my story in reverse. Lourdes Rivas starts as a girl, and they grow into who they're going to become. I started as a boy, and I hope to grow into who I'm going to become.
And the Wisconsin Family Council said that they verified that video, that 8-minute video, was shown to first graders without any parental notification. So what they did, the only way the Madison parents actually found out that this had happened, this indoctrination was happening in their child's classroom, is the kids came home to talk about it. Because what do 6-year-olds do? "Mommy, here's what I learned at school today." And it was too late.
Please explain to me how a 6-year-old can process any of this. You tell 6-year-olds anything, they're going to believe you. And so he says that that some of our students have been taught to believe by society. Where? What is your evidence for that? I defy you to show me a 6-year-old, who's coming to you about any gender issue. You're projecting your fears and your paranoia and your need to be recognized as a victim onto little kids, and it's disgusting.
And at the end of the video, Mr. B discusses how he will not get mad at his students. He's going to hope that they try and use his new pronouns, which is they, them, and their. And his new name is going to be Mix Steele, because he announced that he's going to be taking his wife's last name of Steele. So it's MX Steele, Mix Steele.
You can call me Mix Steele, but really, don't worry if you don't get that and you forget and you call me Mr. B. You've known me a long time as that name. That's going to happen. All I ask is that you try to use the new name. And for my pronouns, I'm using they, them, and their.
It just shows you really how this is about, it's narcissistic. This is about using kids to validate me. And that's one thing to do it to high school kids who can kind of look you in the eye and roll their own eyes, or walk away from you. But when you're doing it to captive 6-year-olds, this is bad for everybody.